Shalom, 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 Israel. I'm going to open up and we give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahweh being Christ. So today, right, just as the title says, we're going into what is, right, and when is, right, the Sabbath day, right, the most sacred day. Right, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go right into it through the Spirit. No time wasted. All right, let's go to Exodus chapter 20. All right, because, hey, we have to keep the Sabbath day, understanding that we're Hebrew Israelites, right? We have certain requirements and certain restrictions and certain duties that we have to keep. And one of them is honoring the Sabbath day and keeping it. So if we have to keep the Sabbath day, right, we of course have to know when it is and what it is. All right, let's get into it. All right, Exodus chapter 20, verse number 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. So we have to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy, right? So that's where we're going into now. When and what is the Sabbath day, right? And how do I keep it holy? Right, verse 10. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So the seventh day. All right, let's pull up a calendar. Let's see what day is the seventh day. Right. Only is a week. Let's see. Let's get this. All right. So the seventh day, we're going to see that's not even a right calendar. Let's see what the seventh day is. Monday is 1, 2. So like Sunday is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we see Saturday. Saturday is the Sabbath. That's the holy day of God, right? Saturday. Right, but let's see, right, when our days begin, right, according to the scriptures, right? Because now, right, we know that this world says, hey, as soon as from 11:59, it goes to 12, hey, then it's a new day, right? But of course, our forefathers, we didn't have clocks, we didn't have Rolexes, Philippe's, Pateks, watches, we didn't have Apple watches back in the day. So obviously we couldn't just say it's 12, so it's a new day, right? So let's see how we told right when that new day is. Right, this says Genesis chapter 1, verse 5, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. Right. So your days begin at evening. Right? That's when the biblical day begins. Because we have to remember our forefathers, they would be able to look at the sun, look at the moon, and be able to approximate right what time it was. Right. So as the sun is going down, when the sun is down, right, that's the beginning of a new day. Let's get Nehemiah to further let's go to Leviticus actually. Further prove that. Right, Leviticus chapter 23, verse number 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the ninth day of the month at even, from even unto even. Ye celebrate your Sabbath. Right? So our Sabbath is from even when the sun goes down Friday night. Friday night, that's the beginning of the Sabbath, from even to evening. So from Friday night to Saturday night, that is the Sabbath day. That is the most sacred day. That is the day that the Most High told us to keep holy, to keep pure. Right? That's what that is. All right, we're going to go into what is the Sabbath day. All right, let's go to Hebrews chapter 4. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. Right? So the rest, right, is we have a Sabbath. Every 7 days, right, we have the Sabbath day, right, where we can get some rest, huh? Where we cannot cook. Well, we're gonna go through that in the next video, most I willing, about the restrictions on the Sabbath. So be ready, right, for the next video to drop, through the Spirit, right, to get the rules and regulations for the Sabbath, right? But the Most High bless us with a Sabbath day of rest. Every 7 days we have a Sabbath, you know. Because the Most High knows that we're in captivity right now. Brothers work, clocking in from 9 to 5, then you stressed out, trying to get rent paid and this and that and that. Well, hey, the Most High gave us a rest day, right? We're going to read a little bit about what our forefathers were doing, right, on the Sabbath. Right? This is Mark chapter 2, verse 27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath. Right? So the Sabbath is made for man. Right? The Most High bless us with the Sabbath day to get some rest, to get some studying in, to get some reading in, to get some praying in. Huh? Let's see what our forefathers were doing on the Sabbath day. Right, Second Maccabees chapter 8, verse 27. So when they had gathered their armor together and spoiled their enemies, they occupied themselves about the Sabbath, yielding exceeding praise and thanks to the Lord. So on the Sabbath day, our forefathers were praising and honoring the Most High God and thanking Him that they had a blessed week, that they stayed safe, that they could see a brand new Sabbath. Hey, because hey, at any point in time, the Most High can get with us. They can thanking the Lord for food. You know, so hey, the Sabbath we got to exceed praise, man, exceeding praise and thanks unto the Most High God, right? Who had preserved them unto this day, which was the beginning of mercy, the stilling upon them. Right, so the Most High said we had to keep the Sabbath day holy. One of the things our forefathers did on the Sabbath, being Hebrew Israelites, right, is that we praise the Most High. We weren't just laying around, right, watching Netflix all day. No, we were praising the Most High. Thanking Him for His mercy, thanking Him for His grace. All right, let's get Matthew 12. All right, Matthew chapter 12, right, verse number 12. How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. Right? So it's lawful to do well upon the Sabbath day. Right? It's lawful to you may give alms. You may have got some food before the Sabbath, and you may kind of pass it out. Right? You may read. You should be reading. You may study precepts. You may watch videos and take down notes. You may pray. You may call somebody, call a brother, and then be able to ask questions, man. These are the things, right, that is lawful to do well on the Sabbath. You may go for a walk outside. You may go to the park, and meditate. You may actually get you a little bit of rest, a little bit of sleep. So these are the things that is well to do on the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made for us, man, and the Most High blesses us with a day of rest because we definitely need it. Mark chapter 3, verse 4. And he saith unto them, is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath days, or to do evil, to save life, or to kill? But they held their peace. So that's a rhetorical question, right? Obviously, you don't want to kill and do evil on the Sabbath, or you want to do good on the Sabbath, or you want to say spiritual, or you want to read, you want to pray, you want to study, you want to praise the Most High God. Those are the things. And you may make a video. You brothers, and you may be studying, right, building yourselves up to teach. These are things to do well, on the Sabbath, because you want to do good on the Sabbath. That's the Most High's sacred day. That's the day that He chose. And we dedicate that day to Him, right? Of course, we dedicate all days, right? But the Sabbath day, right, that's one that we definitely dedicate to Him being the most sacred day. Right, Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. And on the seventh day, God ended His work which He had made, and He rested on the seventh day from all His work which He had made. So the Most High, right, the reason that we keep the Sabbath, what is the Sabbath? Because during the creation story, right, when you read Genesis 1, the Most High made the earth in 6 days, and on the seventh day He rested. So therefore, right, us being Israelites, the word Israel means prince of the power. So us being Israelites, right, we have to honor the Sabbath day. We're princes of the Most High God, princesses of the Most High God. Right, verse 3. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it He had rested from all His work which God created and made. So the Most High sanctified that day. God did that. So therefore, we have to keep it, man. Understanding that the Most High God, the ruler of heaven and earth, chose this day. So therefore, we have to keep this day. And we see, right? And we see that this world tries to have us break the Sabbath day and not keep it holy. People go to clubs on Friday night, they get drunk, they smoke weed, they just indulge in sin, but that day is the Most High's holy day. That's a sacred day. So we have to keep it, right? Keep it in sincerity and in truth, understanding that we're Hebrew Israelites. Well, let's see what happens to a man or a woman that's keeping the Sabbath day. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 2. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it. Right. So the Lord said, a man is blessed, right, if he keeps the Sabbath, right, and he's not polluting it, man. The Lord will bless you. He will look out for you. So keep the Sabbath day holy, right, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. So therefore, man, we have to be keeping the Sabbath day, right, in truth and in sincerity. And we're coming up through the Spirit, right? We just went into, right, through the Spirit, right, what our forefathers were doing on the Sabbath. They were praising the Most High God, right, honoring Him, right, glorifying Him upon the Sabbath day. Right, so in the next video, Lord willing, coming up literally next, we're going to do some of the restrictions, the laws, the rules on the Sabbath, what you can and you cannot do. That's coming up next. So Lord willing, this is edifying through the Spirit. I'm going to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.